Welcome back, everybody. It is Daydreamz. Thanks for coming back to the channel for another Clash of Kings video. If you're new here, please hit that red subscribe button down below for more Clash of Kings and Clash Royale daily videos. So, we're doing the new Hive right now in Kingdom 440, and we needed to organize a new Hive now that ARY and LOK are AOK together as one alliance together, and we can't be separated and actually work well as a team. Now, there's a lot of school of thoughts on how to set up a Hive, and I actually have a website. I'll show you, and I'll leave the link to it in the description of the website that shows you. Bowsy's porting in now, so we're getting the whole crew porting in. G's right there, so we're all in a line. Now, there's a lot of different schools of thought on what you should do with your Hive. Do you protect your main castles in the middle, or do you protect your farms in the middle? Do you let people put their farms around them, or do you... how do you do it? Like, what's the best way to do it? And to me, I just think convenience is the best way to do it. I think if there's people that don't have farms, have them in the middle next to people. And the main thing for me is I like to protect the smaller castles. So, King G and I are both prestige 5s right now. So, we're not going to be right beside each other. We're going to be, you know, about 10-15 kilometers apart. So that way we can each be close enough to speed reinforce people and help them. And I think that's the best way to do it, is to have space out your biggest castles so that way they can reinforce all sides of the Hive. That way it, you know, that way it works a lot better and it keeps people safe. So that's the main focus for me, is to keep people safe. Now, another thing for me is the four corners. I like the alliance mines, and I like the mines to line up on four corners. So let's just pretend these are all farm alliances. The red ones here, which are farm alliances, and the blue ones here. So the farm alliances would go right here. So you'd have iron, mithril, wood, food. Now for us, it's going to be down here. Wood, and then, looks like it's a little bit messed up. So it'll have to be, oh, this is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. I'm going to have to somehow, they should sell like dynamite and let you blow these mountains up so we can move this, because this isn't going to work. I don't know why J Money didn't tell me this, but the mine has to fit. So, okay, there is a way we can fix this. We can put a second tower like right here, and then just delete that one or something. That way, because the most important part's having the four corners here. So, it'll be wood, it'll be food, iron, mithril, all on four corners, just like how it would be here. So, then, of course, mithril for the main alliance, because that's mainly what you're going to use once you get into an older kingdom, is mithril and iron. So, the main thing to me is safety for people. So, you know, a lot of people, safety and convenience, because a lot of people like to have their farms around them, and I don't like to deny people of that. So, let me show you a couple of the ones that I found on the internet. This place, Alpha Game Strategies, I'm going to leave their link in the description, because they came up with these drawings for hives, and you can see the different ones. Here's Hive Placement 1. This is clashofkings.alphagamestrategies.com. I will leave their link in the description. They did come up with this stuff, so I do want to give them credit for that. Now, I'll tell you which ones I agree with, which ones I don't agree with. So, as you can see, the purple's the main castles around the set there. Then the farm castles are in the middle. Then you have the Alliance Depot, Alliance Supermine, and then you have all these spots for the main castles here. And then right there, you got the turrets. The red is the turrets. And then, I believe you have the, there is no cannons, because this wasn't made when there was cannons, but you can see that's basically made to protect the farms, and I think this is actually probably one of the better maps that they have. But for me, I like kind of like it's really hard to get a perfect circle like that. So the way I like to do it is kind of like a semicircle. Like, basically, like, here's the two fronts, and then there'll be one here, so that'll be like the third, and then there'll be one like here, that'll be the fourth, and then for the fifth you could just wrap it around somewhere or put it anywhere, really. But I just love the semicircle. It just seems easier. Then you just have a valley, basically like a big valley of farms, and then if people can surround the farms, that's great. But people love to be like J Money, he's by his farms right now. People love to be by their farms too much. It's so hard to put them all in the middle. But nonetheless, it is a good strategy if you're able to accomplish it. The problem is there's so many like, farm, mithril mines and little things that it's hard to like get it set up. To do something like this, it would take literally like a week to get this all planned out and to be able to do it this well done. So if you're able to get it that well done, that's perfect. You can see their towers. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if there is 6 towers, but there might be. So this is the second one. Now it has some farms in the middle, then it has the circle of people, then it has the farms on the outside. This one, this is probably what a lot of hives look like, but without the perfect circle, just people kind of scattered. So that's just basically like like a generic castle. Now this one's pretty cool. It has all of the main castles in the middle protected by a layer or two of farm castles on the outside. Now it's good for one thing because it's going to be harder for them to hit your teammates. So this might be good for some people if you're in a kingdom where you're like up against a really strong opponent, but then your farm castles are exposed, so you're going to have to keep them empty every day, which you should do anyway. You should keep your farm castles empty at all times. But yeah, these are the alpha games, alphagamestrategies.com. I will link them in the description. I'm going to go ahead and cut that now so I don't forget. But you have to get these hives filled in quickly, or else CUA is going to come in here and try to hit us. But here's the only good thing that we have now is that the cannons are here. So before, I like to space everyone out and have their farms surround them, so that way that there could be a turret placed for everyone that wants to teleport. So I still do that because it's better than cannoning someone away. So you can basically if someone teleports away, put a turret or a banner where they teleported from. So it makes it so much better because then you're not going to get hit. They can't just port in right next to someone and smash them. You keep the spaces occupied. Don't leave any gaps in your hive, guys. If there's anything, that's why we had to make a new hive. One of the reasons we had to make a new hive, not just so we could all get together, but if you look at the old hive, there's just tons of gaps. Gaps right here. There's just gaps everywhere, and you can't have you literally just can't do that many gaps and get away with it. It doesn't work like that. You're too exposed. You can get teleported on way too easy, and it'll just it'll hurt you bad. But looks like there's a little bit of a banner glitch there. It's not showing the banners, it's showing the tower. So don't know what's up with that, but definitely keep your hives secure. That's the main thing to me, is to not have any gaps. So a little bit of an advanced strategy that I was thinking of is, how there's the cannons in all alliances, including farm alliances, okay? So you can have a cannon in all alliances, including farm alliances. So technically, you could have a never-ending cannon protected hive. So basically, you have your hive set up like this. Let's say there wasn't going to be a farm alliance here. I could put a fake farm alliance here, place a tower, and then if CUA ported here, say this is the edge of the hive. If CUA ported in this area to attack farms or castles, you can cannon them and knock them away. And then if you want to go even further, you could put another tower here and another tower. You could go all the way to the edge of the map if you really wanted to. So let me know what you guys think about that. I think it would work. I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, I literally don't see why it wouldn't work. It should prevent people from going in. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of castles teleporting in, guys, all night long, all week long, really. It's going to take people a little bit of time to get set up, and hopefully this hive really works out. I'm hoping for the best, because we really do need the security. It's so good to have people. As you can see, I got the debuff. It's because the throne was at a terrible time last night, and G's wife's not feeling well right now, so keep her in your prayers. She's having she had an infection on her foot, so we're hoping the best for her. So the team's a little down right now, but we'll be back up very, very soon. Don't worry about that. We just have to get this hive set up and get organized. That's the biggest thing. When you're bringing two big alliances together, it's really hard to get organized. That's you can organize your rankings and all that, but until you actually have everyone together and in the same hive, and you're basically like living together now, you're like moved in. We're literally making like one big not a plantation. What am I trying to think of? There's a name for it, where everyone is on the same like combine. Everyone's like living together in a community. So we're all together now, so it should be a lot easier to stay organized. I mean, we have literally 30-something or 40-something level 30 and plus castles, tons of 29s, 28s, 27s, 26s, so we should do just fine. And most importantly, the Dragon campaign and the Kingdom Conquest, because we did win the last Kingdom Conquest. We didn't even go for the first one, but I want to get this little tower here built. We did win the first one, so the thing is with the second one, we need to win the throne by then, because the King of the Kingdom sends out the prizes. So if LOK is the one who wins the Kingdom Conquest, not CUA. They do basically nothing. And yeah, one good thing, I do have a couple tricks up my sleeve. I set out some bait, and I have someone that I'm baiting into getting zeroed. So I'm gonna have my recorder ready at all times to capture it. It's a really good plan. I have it all set up. I wish I could tell you more, but the person might watch the videos, and I might have even tipped them off already, but it's going to be great. And I've actually been like feeding them and baiting them in for a couple of days now, and I know about what time it'll happen, so I'm pretty excited tonight. I have that tablet in my other hand right now, and I'm just constantly watching it. I have notifications on, and the second it happens, it's going to be glorious, and I can't wait to put that video out. Another thing, you guys are going to be excited about this. So, I have a beta, basically a testing castle, and they're letting me test all castle levels, attack troop compositions. So, let me go ahead and show you that. So, here it is here. It's frozen right now, but you can see it's got basically unlimited everything. Most beta castles do not have the unlimited everything, but they did let me do this for the testing. So I'm not sure. It's not letting me exit. It's like frozen, but we'll get that set back up, guys. I'm gonna be doing that. So let me know what you want tested. So I've already upgraded it to level 30. So I want to do Prestige 5 versus level 30 stuff. I'm gonna do different equipment sets, and then I'm gonna have the person attacking me, the tech guy. I'm gonna have him attack me from different equipment sets and skill sets, and we're gonna see what the better combinations are. And I'm gonna see if this all I'm going to see if this all siege attack is really, you know, lives up to some of the hype that people say. Now, personally, I believe that an all siege rally should not only get destroyed, it should get just obliterated. There should be, like, no siege left when you get done with it. Because in the real world, trebuchets, they might kill a couple horses coming in, but the horses would just wipe them out. So that's the way that war has always worked, and war games have always worked. Age of Empires was like that. Any war game I've ever played, siege needs a front line. That's just the way it works. So we're going to be doing a lot of testing on that. I think it's going to go pretty good and pretty neat. It should be a great learning experience. We're going to be able to learn so much about the attack combinations. I'm going to do different skill sets. I'm going to do different sciences. I'm starting off with like weak science, and then I'm even going to see if let's see, city defense. I'm even going to see if the loophole and the battlements, how good they are, because I've only got half my battlements done. I don't have any of the loophole number 2 done, and it does give defense attack, so it has to be worth something. So I'm going to do it without it maxed out. We're going to do an attack, then we're both going to I'm going to heal, and then he's got basically whatever, you know, he'll just send the same attack twice, and the second time it'll be with the loophole and battlements completely maxed. So we're going to see how much of a difference the loophole and battlements make. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to attack from all the different skill point setup and equipment setup. So we're going to be spending a lot of time on it. I just noticed that I got the Jester, which you guys know I fucking hate the Jester more than anything. So we'll be training troops a little bit slower. No big deal. It'll only last for 5 days, and we'll be coming and laying the salami on them. So, you know, we'll be just fine. Having a good time here in 440, man. Everyone's starting to everyone's getting along, having a good time. So I think the Hive's going to really cement the relationship between the two alliances and make it better for the future. So let me know what your guys' Hives look like, how organized you are. I hope you guys are doing well in your kingdoms. I really want you guys all the success in the world. I want to see every subscriber here accomplish all their goals here in Clash of Kings. It's such a fun game. We all love it so much. It's just better and different than all the other mobile games because it just has a realistic feel to it, like a real, I don't know how to explain it, but the other ones, it just seems like cartoony, and you know, the emotions of it aren't the same as with Clash of Kings. Clash of Kings has like a deep-rooted, like, it has a realness to it that, you know, it isn't obviously real war or anything, but it does, like, it connects you to your, like, nationalistic roots, and to, basically, it really digs deep into your mind and makes you, it brings out your ego a little bit, and sometimes better, sometimes for worse. but it does a lot of things to your emotions, and that's why we love this game so much and why we play it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the like button down below. Remember that teamwork makes the dream work. It really helps out the channel. We're a small community here in Clash of Kings. And also, guys, when I do my Clash Royale videos, do me a favor. If you don't like Clash Royale and you click on the video, just hit like and leave if you don't want to watch it. But what I don't want you to do, don't hit the dislike button just because you don't like the Clash Royale content, because some people do like the Clash Royale content, and there's a big subscriber base here on YouTube that watch Clash Royale, millions of people, and I need to dip into that so that I can take this channel where I want it to go. So, you know, if I could get, you know, to millions of subscribers with Clash of Kings gameplay, I would do that all day. But I need to dip into other games, so I hope you guys support me with that, and hopefully we'll get some more people to the channel. And the bigger that I get, the more I'm going to be able to do for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.